Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February 2020 reading. This is if you have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, a stellium, Mars, Venus, you know the deal. So I meditate on your sign, and the first thing I got was the number 8, and then it switched and turned to the infinity sign. So the number 8 is significant, and if you look up the meaning, you'll get the gist of it. I also saw you on a stage, and no one else was there. It was just a mic and a stage, and you really couldn't see the faces too much. You just saw the shadow of it, of silhouettes of people sitting out there. So many of you are, if any of you are a performer or anything of that nature, this month February could really put you in the spotlight. And then yeah, I think that's all I got for you. Okay, so let's get into it. I already shuffled the cards. So you got, first off, the Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the God of Cups. So who was it? Libra got the God of Cups. So if you have a Libra sign, or if you are a Libra cross watcher, this could relate to you. So this tells me here, if you are dealing with a Leo, a fire sign, or another water sign, you could be evaluating the current situation between you two. This also tells me this is you. I got the message. This is you. Some of you are looking at yourselves and wondering if you are putting enough effort, enough work into whatever it is you want to gain. The answer to that, I don't want to say no. They told me no, but I don't want to say no. The answer is you're almost there. I think many of you are just a few steps to get away from what you want. This could be across the board of work, finances, love. Okay, Chris. Like work, love, finances, traveling. Some of you may want to travel, and you are almost at your goal. But I feel like there is something need to be said to somebody. Let me see. I don't want to. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups, the Goddess of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So yes, if you are dealing with a Libra, or you're a Libra cross watcher, this reading would definitely benefit you, because they got a lot of these same cards. Like I said, you could also be dealing with a fire sign, or someone who has a prominent fire in their chart. They or you could be walking away from an offer. They could have offered you something, you could have offered them something, and they're walking away from it. They don't want it. You got the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, Libra did get a lot of these cards. Justice, you could be dealing with a Libra. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so I see what's going on. Okay. I don't know how this turned into a love reading right off the bat, but if you were dealing with a fire sign, or a Libra, or another water sign, or someone who has prominent all those elements in their chart, you or them could have been there could have been issues in the relationship or the union, and one of you could have been putting up this facade of you don't care. I'm being honest, I think it's you, but you've been putting up this facade of you don't care, or you're like, oh yeah, whatever. And this person could have walked away. And now you could feel like this Five of Pentacles. They feel like the Nine of Pentacles, and you feel like the Five of Pentacles, or vice versa. But now the roles have switched. Whoever was complaining at first, or trying to talk it through, or trying to resolve the issue, is now in the Nine of Pentacles energy, and whoever was kind of putting up the facade like they didn't care, or they're like, yeah, whatever, now they're in the Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I feel like my lips are dry. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Ten of Pentacles. God of Swords, and the Temperance. If you ain't dealing with the Libra, I don't know who you're dealing with, but it could be another air sign. So there is some kind of reconciliation between you two with this Temperance card. Temperance card is about hope. It's about patience. It's about it's the universe telling you, look, you're doing too much. You're not in control. Let me do what I got to do behind the scenes so that you can get what you want. What you want is a happy family life, and you, some time apart from between the two of you could be what's needed. Like I said, if you are dealing with the Libra, you need to look at their video because it heavily resonates. Some of the same cards, not shuffled very well. Some time apart between you guys could be needed. You could also be dealing with Sagittarius, but there is ten of Pentacles that came up, so there is some family. You could be building a family with this person. Also, that's the message. If any of you are having issues with your family this month, you can resolve it. Like, if many of you haven't like talked to certain family members for a while, for whatever reason, they may reach out to you this month. Oh Lord, I should have put some makeup on, but I'm gonna go au naturel. Okay, next you have the Ace of Wands, the Son of Cups, and the Daughter of Wands. Baby steps. Scorpio, I think your message, you need to understand. So your message is you need to understand the art of romance. I'm not saying you don't know what romance is. You're just, as any Scorpio is, reluctant to really give that to another person because you need to make sure they're worthy. You need to make sure that they're not going to waste your time and your energy. I can understand that. Yeah, I know everybody does this, but I have prominently Scorpio on my chart, so I understand that. But okay, another message. Certain activities really mean nothing if there isn't some kind of emotional, passionate connection. I think you can figure out what I'm talking about. If you're just going around dealing with people and you don't have this kind of connection with them, you're gonna feel drained. And I get the image of you. I see an image of a candle, and you keep lighting the candle, but it keeps blowing out. You keep lighting, you keep blowing out. That's because you're wasting your energy on things and people that don't benefit you. And you have someone in your scope that can benefit you, but you're not putting in the work, or you're missing a certain component that isn't making this relationship really jump off. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Seven of Cups, you're feeling confused. The Emperor, stop being so controlling. And the Four of Pentacles, stop being stingy. If you're wondering why something isn't working, it's because it may be open up. It's okay to have some fun and to be vulnerable. That it's okay to be vulnerable and take risk and just let it flow. Let the energy flow. Yeah, don't be afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid of like I said, don't be afraid of the risk that they may, because this person, I'm getting the sense they want to be more open with you, but you're the one kind of being closed off, and it can be because of past hurts and situations, but all you're causing is confusion between the two of you. This is nothing but a relationship reading. I was trying to get a general reading. It's okay. Okay, I'm pulling 3 more cards for general, then we'll move to love. God of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. I shuffled this deck so well. And the Goddess of Pentacles. Okay, you got 2 people. See, you got the Goddess, you got the guy and the Goddess. So this will definitely go somewhere. And with the Seven of Wands being in between the God and Goddesses of Pentacles, it's telling me that you, at the end of the day, both of you are both of you are willing to make this work. And because of that, you will, because you don't have to be with, when I see the king and queen of the same suit come out together, you may not necessarily have that. You may not have any earth in your chart. I see this as being two people who are rooted in whatever sign that is. So with the God of Pentacles and God's Pentacles, you guys are definitely rooted in something firm and foundational. This isn't shaky ground like what it would be with the king and queens of cups, or it wouldn't be something hot and cold like it would be with the air, or the king and queen of fire and air. This is something that could definitely build and be foundational and grow into something even more, into this Ten of Pentacles. But work is needed on both sides, and but most importantly, dedication is needed from both people. Dedicated to change, dedicated to communication, dedicated to not being as controlling. But you all have that with the Seven of Wands. So let's go ahead and go into the second part of your reading, which is a love reading. So it obviously looks like February is nothing but love for you guys. Okay, actually, let me shuffle these cards. Please feel free to fast forward while I shuffle. This month, be sure to get a pedicure. I got the message of wash your feet. Also because the feet are, you can remove a lot of toxins from your body when you soak your feet, or give yourself a foot bath. Also too, I see that as being a message saying that wash your feet of your sins. Don't let your past hurt and sins make this journey feel more difficult than it should be. Yeah, that's what I got. Okay, the first two to come out is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Didn't I just say that? But okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And lastly, oh, that's too many. Lastly, you got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. So some of you could be dealing with someone that's not within the same religious scope as you. Some of you could be come from a very staunch religious family, and you don't believe in having extramarital affairs before marriage, and your person may be trying to pressure you into that, and you're wavering on your look. You know what's best for you, so we'll go with that. Like I said, let go of control issues. We just talked about that a few seconds ago. You cannot control everything. One person cannot control everything. We playing God laughs. Just let it flow. Let the energies flow freely between the two, you and your partner. If you aren't dealing with someone and you have no one in mind right now, try that just right now. You yourself, let the energies flow. I get the message. Sometimes do something impulsive every now and then. Just, don't be, put your life in danger or anything like that. But do something that makes you excited. No, go out and go karaoke, even if you don't know how to sing. Okay, let me be quiet and get these cards out. Okay, let me get cards for a message for Scorpio for February 2020. A lot of cards, but there's only one that flipped up. You got Three of Wands. Three of Wands. I like the picture on this, but I think I like the Rider-Waite Tarot picture better because you better understand what the message is with that card. Three of Wands talks about seeing the fruits of your labor and finally seeing the message of ships coming in. So you're finally seeing your chance of opportunity. You're finally seeing how all your labor and hard work is finally benefiting you. You got the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Before I speak, let me pull more cards. What decision are you wavering on, Scorpio? Or do you have, if you are you dealing with multiple people right now and you're trying to figure out, and it's actually you're dealing with multiple people right now, and Four of Swords. You're trying to figure out which one to choose, and you've been dealing with them for a while now, and it's become heavy on your heart. Six of Swords. Yeah, many of you already know who you're going to deal with. Like I said, if you're dealing with multiple people, if you're in a current relationship and it's become kind of heavy on you, God of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Obviously the card didn't come out. I'm getting a sense that retreat or a time away or just kind of daily hour alone times for you would definitely help. Basically, y'all too close. Not too close, but y'all need some space. Somebody need a hobby. Yeah. You could be dealing with some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. Also, too, if you are just starting off with someone like you just started dealing with them, talking with them, spending time with them, you need to let go of, you got the Fool card. You need to let go of any mental barriers that's kind of blocking you from really enjoying this time you're spending with someone. I get the sense that some of you want to spend time with this person, but it seems like whenever you're with them, it's kind of hard to relax. And it could be them, but I feel like it's more so you overthinking the situation, or you overanalyzing, or you sitting there and picking apart everything they say. And you're doing that because of upbringing, or because of some past hurt that you may have had. Don't do that. Just like I said, let it flow. Let it go. Enjoy your time. If you got the intuition you don't need to be dealing with this person, that's something else. But let's see. Let's get one more card for this, and then we'll tie it all together. One card. Scorpio, February 2020, and you got the Lovers. I promise you, if you are dealing with a Libra, watch their reading. You guys, you're dealing with a Libra. Yeah, so there may be okay, so if you're dealing with people right now, you're not in a situation, you're not married, you're not committed, but you are out there dating or courting or whatever. You have two people. You got one person who seems like they are the perfect package. They're what you've been asking for, but for some reason you're just not feeling it. For some reason you just can't make it click. It's nothing wrong with them, nothing wrong with you, but for some reason the chemistry isn't really flowing the way you want it to. And there's another person who you could be dealing with who, honestly, they're not who you expected. I get the message that there could be an age difference between you two. Oh wow. Sorry, I got a message come through. Yeah, but that's the one you might end up with. Yeah, here we go. So don't pay attention to the signs, but more so the um the um the act the characteristics of it. You got one person who is this goddess of pentacles. They've got it together. They are their career is going well. They got money. They have they're smart. They're intelligent. They you could build with them, but for some reason, it's not you don't want to be with them. It's just that you're not feeling the way you would feel with them. Then you got this other person, the Fool card. Like I said, this could be somebody considerably younger than you, or it could just be an age difference. I won't say considerably. It can just be somebody who might be younger than you. And they're not as established, but for some reason that's the one you might end up with. And like I said, this is somebody outside of your natural or your normal, outside of your normal you would go for. But like I said, you've been praying on, you've been meditating on, you've been even asking advice. But you got the Lovers card to come out with that. Let me pull more cards because I'm being nosy. Seven of Swords, Son of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Justice. Like I said, you could definitely be dealing with someone who has because you got the Justice card, they're dealing with the Libra, and you also got the Queen, the Goddess of Wands. So they could have a Leo, Libra, Aries, Libra, what's the other one, Sagittarius, something with those combinations, or they present themselves in that confident Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so you've been juggling two people, and somebody found out, or both of them found out, and they may have found a text message, may have heard a phone call, whatever, saw something on social media, and they don't like the fact that you're dealing with somebody else outside of them. You may have been lying, saying that they were the only ones that you were dealing with, but that's not the case. Yeah, I got the song. I don't want to be a player no more. That's the song that came to mind. So, yeah, you got to get out of your player ways. One more. You got the Empress. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You got the Daughter of Wands. And lastly, last card, I promise, Daughter of Pentacles. Okay. Empress, you could be dealing with a Libra, Virgo, or Taurus. I love this Empress card too. It's so pretty. I love this deck, period. But yeah, so something is you're overthinking it. Obviously, you already know who you want to deal with, but you're overthinking this. You're over analyzing everything. And if my thing is, if you gotta choose between two people, then don't choose any. Don't choose either, because I feel like you should already know who you want to be with. But yeah, it'll definitely work out for you this month. Be careful, someone could become pregnant. I got the message that the foundation has to be laid first. So let's just say you are not in a relationship at all, and you have no suitors or not anyone you're dealing with. There are still some foundations that need to be laid for you in order for you to build upon. To You need to feel established within yourself before bringing someone else in. You can't, because if you're not, you're going to get lost in that, and you're going to get lost in that other person and feel like that is your identity, when in fact that is not your identity. If you are in a relationship, I get the sense that somebody may be outside. Your partner could be dealing with somebody else, but make sure you have evidence before you go accusing people. But also too, there was some work that you all had to do. I feel like when you first got together, if you're married, when you first got together, it was kind of rocky and then it became smooth. And now it's like you're entering another rocky period. You could have been with them for a few years now. I get the message of 20 years. It's going to smooth out. You just have to reignite the flame. Like I said, you may find out that your spouse is pregnant or you're pregnant, and that may kind of, give your relationship some more oomph to it, because it's another whole factor. But look, the Lovers came out. I feel like this is just letting you know that everything's working out this month. If you're not with someone, you will meet someone, but you have to do the foundation work and be open. And like I keep saying, let the energy flow. And I think that's all I got for you guys this month. I hope this helps you. I really do. If not, I hope you find someone that will give you the message you're looking for. Of course, any question you have, you will always find it within yourself, or your ancestors will provide you with the answer. Just so you know, we have a full moon in Leo, the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then we have a new moon in Pisces, which will definitely affect you because it's your fellow water sign. February 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And let me tell you this, just like we had February 2nd, 2020, with that new moon, February 22nd, 2020, was that 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, that's 5 twos. Use that as manifest. Use that time, that power to manifest specifically love. I mean, 2 of Cups, 2 energy, double energy. Use that time to manifest wisely. Okay, what energy does Scorpio embody? It's February 2020. One card. I just need one card. Your card, the Tower. This tells me. This tells. I asked, what energy will you embody? This lets me know that be flexible this month, because things may happen unexpectedly and you need to be able to change and be fluid with it. You need to have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C and D. Also, this tells me don't be going around causing trouble. Don't be the Tower. Okay, I'm at 27 minutes. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Scorpio. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, find someone who will give you the message you're looking for, and I will see you March. Bye.